As airport congestion and delays become common and traffic snarls on the freeways increase, American travelers are rediscovering the convenience of riding the rails. The high-speed rails. On the Northeast Corridor between New York and Washington, Amtrak Metroliners have actually overtaken the airlines in market share. Soon, many more American travelers will reap the benefits of high-speed rail. In at least a dozen states, officials and developers are taking a serious look at implementing high-speed intercity rail links along heavy-demand, intermediate-distance corridors, where air and auto lanes are nearing capacity. The need to decrease air pollution has also contributed to the recent renaissance of rail passenger transportation. Much of the excitement is the result of ongoing research and development in high-speed technology that has brought rapid advances in the state-of-the-art for European riders. There, relatively short distances between major population centers have meant heavy reliance on passenger trains. All over the continent, national rail systems have introduced new and improved corridor services with speeds of 125 miles per hour and beyond. In the forefront of much of this research stands ABB Traction. ABB is ASEA Brown Boveri, a multi-billion-dollar international electrotechnical corporation with more than a century of experience in the electric traction industry. It is ABB that supplies the AEM-7 electric locomotives that Amtrak uses now between New York and Washington. Elsewhere on the Northeast Corridor, the Maryland Department of Transportation and the Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority are utilizing similar ABB locomotives in fast regional rail services. New Jersey Transit has become the latest agency to take delivery of 15 new ABB locomotives. These ALP-44s are the latest generation of this proven locomotive series. Meanwhile, ABB's dedication to providing the best in high-speed technology for America's future travel needs continues. One indication of this commitment to passenger rail transportation in the United States is ABB Traction's design and manufacturing facility in Elmira Heights, New York. Here, ABB employees are carrying out that commitment by engineering energy-efficient, cost-effective rail equipment for customers throughout America. In Europe, ABB continues testing and refining the development of several advanced high-speed technologies. This is the ICE train, now in actual passenger service on several German corridors. Since 1990, Swedish State Railways has been successfully operating the ABB-developed X2000 high-speed tilting train. Designed for service between Stockholm and Gothenburg and several other cities in the Swedish State Railway network, the X2000 is the product of more than 2 decades of research and development. The challenge was to design a train that could operate safely at faster speeds on existing track, thus eliminating the extremely high cost of building all new right-of-way between major cities. In America, it is this high capital investment that has often discouraged new high-speed passenger rail development. Now operating in regular revenue service, the X2000 has reduced the running time from Stockholm to Gothenburg, a distance of some 283 miles, from more than 4 hours to under 3 hours, gaining significant market share in competition with auto and air modes. In fact, surveys indicate as many as 50% of regular riders on the X2000 are former airline passengers, and 90% of those surveyed say they're back on the rails to stay. The X2000 meets the challenge of maximizing speed on existing track, saving on capital outlays, and making possible fares that compare favorably and compete effectively with the airlines. The X2000 incorporates several important features which permit its higher speeds on conventional right-of-way. These include innovative self-steering radial trucks that allow faster running on curves, maintaining stability and safety without increasing forces on the wheels or rails. The radial trucks allow the X2000 to safely sustain higher average speeds than conventional trains, resulting in shorter point-to-point elapsed times. A unique tilting mechanism eliminates the discomfort which would otherwise result from excessive lateral forces as the train rounds curves at high speeds. With the tilting system, passengers are hardly aware of curving, even on the most pronounced turns. Marketed as the business traveler's train, X2000 passengers in Sweden are enjoying new features and quality onboard conveniences never before dreamed of in passenger rail service. First-class meals are served to passengers at their seats. Those who wish may take advantage of the bistro car. Telephones, fax machines, and more are available for the business traveler. For those who prefer to relax, a high-quality stereo music system is offered. Soon, Americans will be able to experience the X2000's unique comfort and high quality of service for themselves in the United States. In November 1991, Amtrak, ABB, and Swedish State Railways jointly announced the signing of agreements that will result in experimental X2000 service between New York and Washington, D.C.
I cannot emphasize too much that this important demonstration would not be possible without the full cooperation of our friends at Swedish State Railways, who have had a very positive experience with the X2000 in service, and our friends at ASEA Brown Boveri, and especially ABB Traction, the American subsidiary that we are working with, who have designed and produced this exciting equipment.
Officials expect that experiments with the X2000 will also be conducted between New York and Boston, where Amtrak already has embarked on an electrification program that will ultimately improve service and decrease running times on that important link. Yes, high-speed rail and the X2000 is soon to be in America's future, on the Northeast Corridor, and in dozens of other potential rail travel markets. And as Americans become familiar with the comfort and convenience of modern high-speed rail travel, ABB Traction, ASEA Brown Boveri, will be leading the way.